Where we teach and learn tells a story. Our facilities help us teach and train you to become a well-rounded, whole artist, capable of creating your own work. We believe in you, and we believe in our robust BA liberal arts programs that are delivered in these spaces. In the department's studios, performance spaces, and classrooms, you are nurtured and challenged by your major curriculum every day. Hi there. Welcome to Waller Hall, and IUP's Theater by the Grove. This is the artistic home of IUP's Department of Theater, Dance, and Performance. Follow me inside. I'll take you on a tour. The main theater in Waller Hall is usually referred to as the main space because it's a flexible space. During the day, the scenery studio builds here, and then at night, the space is turned over to the rehearsal company, led by a student stage manager and faculty director. As opening approaches, lighting, sound, and media crews begin installing up-to-date professional equipment to shape and reveal performances. All students have an opportunity to learn by doing on one of these crews. The scenery studio is right next door to the main space. When assisting with stage construction, you'll pass back and forth right through these giant double doors. This scenery studio is where stagecraft classes, practicum activity, and student work study takes place. Activity here all goes to support theater, musical theater, and dance productions. It also teaches you teamwork and problem solving as you develop new skills and practices that make you a well-rounded theater maker. Now let's go downstairs to the lower level of Waller Hall, where there are production studios, green room, classrooms, and a second season stage space, the Studio Theater.
Hello, I'm Rob Greta, Director of Musical Theater here at IUP. The Studio Theater functions as a classroom during the day and a rehearsal space and intimate theater in the evenings. This is the go-to classroom for our core performance classes such as Acting 1 and Acting 2, as well as our musical theater and directing classes.
The Acorn Project is an opportunity for students to use the studio theater primarily to show what they have learned as theater makers. The Acorn Project consists entirely of student-driven work, and the Acorn Project accommodates the students and their ideas and their stories at whatever stage of development they happen to be in. Vibrant ways we have at IUP to allow our students to express their diverse voices and to tell their unique stories.
The design classroom is specialized for teaching the skills and knowledge you'll use to invent fictional worlds for characters to inhabit. Here you have access to multiple computer stations with CAD drafting software, the Adobe Creative Suite, and applications specific to making live theater. The design classroom is also a place for you to gather with your professor in small seminar classes like stage management, learning through discussions and case studies. Right next door to the design classroom is the Waller classroom, room B12.
Waller B12, I suppose it would be the most overtly academic section. That is the place where we're really making our connections between theory and practice.
The costume studio is led by Professor Nancy Pipkin-Hutchinson. Nancy works with professional staff technician Kim Larrett to design and build costumes for theater, musical theater, and dance. Here, you'll learn basic costume construction skills. You'll even be able to make a costume piece you can wear. Those who wish to develop their costume design and construction skills further will find many opportunities every semester, and may eventually be approved to design costumes for a main stage theater or dance production. Many costumes begin as selections from the large collection of stock garments located in the wardrobe vault next to the costume studio. This room is packed with a legacy of hundreds of productions over the 40 years of theater and dance at IUP. Across the hall from the costume studio, our dressing rooms become full of pre-show energy as opening night approaches. As a function of the costume studio area, Professor Nancy Pipkin-Hutchinson also teaches beginning and advanced makeup in the large dressing rooms. Here you will learn basic corrective makeup that every performer should master. Now we'll go upstairs to the second floor, past the faculty offices, to see another studio space. Room 202, or the MPR, the multi-purpose room, is arranged for acting classes, rehearsal, and applied performance research.
Hello, I'm Richard Kemp, Head of Acting and Directing. This room is called our Multi-Purpose Room, MPR for short. The mirrors can be used for self-adjustments or covered so as not to be a distraction. The room has warm acoustics, making it ideal for beginning vocal work, and a sprung wooden floor that is excellent for movement and dance.
Hi there, I'm Rachel DeSoto Jackson, Director of the Simulation Performance and Applied Theater Ensemble, often referred to as SPATE. In addition to performance classes, this classroom space is used to train in various methods of applied theater. The room functions as a simulation lab with mounted cameras, microphones, and a movable two-way mirror simulation panel. Students learn applied theater through performing in healthcare simulations where our actors portray patients interacting with medical professionals. Or social justice theater, where actors learn performance techniques such as forum theater, which is used to create social change. Or within theater for young audiences, working with our summer youth theater program, Footlight Players. IUP is one of only a few select programs to offer undergraduate training in applied theater.
The other side of IUP's Performing Arts Center is the Art Deco style Fisher Auditorium. Built in 1939, it is named for the governor of Pennsylvania from 1927 to 1931. The large, elegant lobby with its installations of paintings and sculptures reminds us of the collaborations between all of the departments of the College of Fine Arts.
Performing in a musical production or opera as a part of the cast. Sometimes it is our students performing a repertoire piece with a visiting guest dance company as part of the Ovation series. Most commonly, it is a production called An Evening of Dance and Percussion. Some of the most innovative performances have been the biannual collaborations between the IUP Dance Theater and the IUP Percussion Ensemble. These performances usually begin with the traditional setup. The dancers enjoy performing on the grand Fisher stage, presenting to the large house it holds. The dancers are always ready and excited for the performance challenges such a large house and stage require. The large fully equipped dressing rooms are very nice too.
Where we teach and learn matters. Your being part of a College of Fine Arts campus has its benefits. In Cogswell, you have access to the specialized music library collection of books, scores, and recorded music. And down the hall is a musical theater room with a sprung wooden performance floor salvaged from the former Orendorff Recital Hall.
This is the musical theater room. It is located in Cogswell Hall, the main building that houses the Department of Music. Room 126 functions as a classroom during the day, with such offerings as the music theater ensemble and opera workshop classes, but it also serves as a rehearsal space for our co-productions of the musicals and operas.
When the dance program was moved from physical education to the College of Fine Arts in 1995, we couldn't very well take the stage and studio space with us up to the Fine Arts campus. So now let's walk down the hill by Stouffer Hall, home of sister program Communications Media, and visit Zink Hall.
The Zink Dance Studio is also known as the Zink Dance Auditorium, as it has the capacity of being both a class studio or lecture space, or a formal performance space. All of the dance technique and dance theory courses are taught in the Zink Dance Studio. The space is fully equipped with a sprung dance floor covered in marley, ballet bars, dance mirrors, and a sound system. There is also a fully equipped teaching podium with computer and projection for lecture or theory-based courses. Restrooms and changing rooms are located right across the hall from the studio, and the dance faculty offices are also located right outside the studio. The stage is also a rehearsal space and home to the IUP Dance Theater Company. The company holds their rehearsals in the studio during the evenings and weekends, as needed to prepare for the various performances and productions throughout the academic year. When converted into a performance space, the Zinc Dance Auditorium is usually used for either the informal final projects performed by the dance classes or the formal productions of the IUP Dance Theater. The auditorium is fully equipped with professional theatrical lighting, sound system, rear screen projection, restrooms and dressing room, backstage space for sets and props, and rake audience seating. The audience seating holds roughly 205 people.
Something really wonderful about IUP is its living and learning communities. Just a 5-minute walk from both the Performing Arts Center and Zinc Hall is Putt Hall, a residence with a living learning community especially for visual and performing arts students. You have access to a piano in the lobby, and no one gets upset if you're working on a scene, doing a spacing rehearsal, or belting out a song. Our degrees in theater, musical theater, and dance are deliberately liberal arts BA degrees. You'll be a well-rounded artist. You'll enrich your artist's imagination and capabilities with issues and ideas from around the world, maybe through courses in the nearby Humanities and Social Sciences building, or by using the research and community building resources of Stapleton Library, right next door to the Performing Arts Center. You'll become that informed creative, capable of transforming the world.